Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm kind of in shock. I think most people will be shocked. Kirstie Alley has died, age 71, from a recent battle with cancer. Apparently she was diagnosed with it recently. It was a short battle. I don't think anyone really knew about it. It didn't seem that long ago that she was like on Twitter and they didn't see anything wrong with her health at least. So I'm kind of sad because, I mean, I loved her from Cheers. I knew her more from Cheers because I didn't really even see Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan on video until after Cheers had finished. So I didn't really realise that she was in Star Trek for a while, but I really wanted to meet her. And it wasn't just because she was in Star Trek. She was not just an actress, and it wasn't just her role on Cheers and that. She was a real personality, and she was crazy and zany, and she was very pro-gay in the beginning and very for the gays. And I just thought she's amazing. I'd love to meet her. She'd just be so much fun. And I nearly went to, I think, Las Vegas 50, like the 50th anniversary Star Trek convention. But when I looked at all the actors, I'm like, I've met them all. And I'm like, it's a lot of effort. I'd just be going for the event. I'm not really going to see any of the actors I haven't met or anything. And I didn't do it. And then not long after that, I heard that both Whoopi Goldberg and Kirstie Alley, the two holy grails that I wanted to meet from Star Trek but hadn't, both went, both did photos and autographs, and I missed them, and it just about killed me. But then Kirstie went alt-right and conspiracy theorist and was all for Trump and everything, and then I really lost my respect for her, and I didn't really follow her, or so I stopped being a fan. I didn't really want to know her, didn't want to meet her anymore. So I feel kind of oddly conflicted where I'm sad, but I'm more sad for who she used to be, and I'm kind of relieved that she can't hurt her legacy or her career anymore. With her tweets and her conspiracy theories and her Trump and her hate and her racism and all this stuff that she was saying. And I find it really strange that when someone passes, all of a sudden they're saints and people sort of revise who they are and forget everything that they did or said that was ever wrong. I mean, look at Marina Sirtis, for example. People practically kicked her out of America because she was tweeting things about Trump and everything and hating him and, you know, very left-wing and woke and everything, you know, people were calling her that. And if she died tomorrow, it'd all be forgiven and she'd be a saint and everyone would love her. And I find it really strange. Someone dying doesn't change how I feel about them and who they were. I loved Kirstie Alley for who she was in the past. I loved her for Cheers, but I wasn't a fan anymore, and I had no interest in meeting her anymore, and just didn't follow her, didn't want to know anything about her. So that's also why I had no idea. I didn't know that she'd probably disappeared off Twitter recently because I wasn't following her because I didn't want to hear from her anymore because I was really disgusted by the things she'd said. So it's really weird. I think I feel more sad for who she was than for actually having passed. And you're not supposed to say that. I shouldn't say this, I'll get cancelled, but I mean, I'm nobody. I'm too small to cancel, so I can just be honest and just have some YouTube therapy and talk about it because I feel really strange and conflicted because I really loved her for years and like decades. I used to watch Veronica's Closet and Fat Actress, and you know, I really loved her and all of her appearances on Oprah with Nate and all that stuff. I really did love her for so long, and I really wanted to meet her. She was one of the few people I really wanted to meet. Like, you know, she was in league with like Cher and Bette Midler and Madonna and, you know, Drew Barrymore and people like that I really loved in like the 80s and 90s and noughties that I really wanted to meet. So the fact that she so thoroughly turned me against it, I had no interest in meeting her anymore. This just makes me sad. So the whole thing's just sad. So, you know, R.I.P. Kirstie Alley. It's just sad that she sort of destroyed her career and who she was on her way out. Had she passed 2 or 3 years earlier, she would have been, you know, well, she's still a legend, but, you know, a tarnished one. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Sorry if what I said offended anyone who's a fan, but that's just how I feel. Bye.